I'm talking. Up first, fists of fire.
This bout is scheduled.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Yeah. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. There's a counter shot. The straight right just misses. Only catching air with that hook. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. No rest for the weary. He threw the hook, didn't land. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. That counter shot lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This may do it. It's all coming to an end. And that'll do it as the bulldozer goes down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. I'm not hearing, but look at this. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
You got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Start up. You know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. And down goes the bulldozer. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I need to see that again.
Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got... Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is, has he punched himself out? Big whiff with the right hook. Both men step back for just a moment. Failing to score with that right hook. Did you see that? Stumbling around in potholes. And it appears they weathered the storm. Did you see that? Why weren't they more cautious? And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again. Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. And we may see an early stoppage here. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is...
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We may see a stoppage here. And the Bulldozer forced to the canvas. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Where did that come from? What a...
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Well, look at his corner, look at his shoulder. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the time, get up, breathe, and move, get behind the referee.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. This may do it. Disaster averted. It's, whoa, wait a minute. Defense failed them. And that'll do it as the Bulldozer goes down. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest...
Keep striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life. Tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't put in graft. Stayed fully focused and stuck to the task. When it paid off, I was like at last. Them other brothers can kiss my ass. And I promise you that I wouldn't wanna be ya. Them man ain't got this energy, do ya? I cannot feel that vibe going through ya. Flat battery like my dead computer. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. I'm from a different life, different type. Energies, flows, vibes. I'm from a different life, different type. Energies, flows, vibes. They couldn't top this. Winning team going crazy, it's like a mosh pit. Lonely at the top, they won't give what it's costing. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend.
Hello, fight fans. I'm Tom. And yes, he is the greatest.
This bout is scheduled.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
Todd, I love this place. The atmosphere is usually second to none if you get the right fights in.
The fans are ready. And that's the opening bell, round one. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Good counter punching. Misses with the straight left. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit, and you don't get hit.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's not a match made in heaven.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. Well done with that counter shot. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
There's the bell for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
No rest for the weary. The straight right just misses. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is... Did you see that? Adelaide rocked. to get back in and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
That hook doesn't score. Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance with...
On to the third. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Both men step back for just a moment. Big whiff with the right hook. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want. But wait a minute. David Adelaide just took a big shot. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
B-Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Missing with the hook. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Can't land the jab there. Caution is being thrown to the... Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last. There's the bell for round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
It's bombs away. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
The one who draws first blood, Todd, that's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali. This is the beginning of round 6. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter to throw 3-4 shot combination before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that gets hard.
Right out of the way of that right hook. Tried to score with a jab. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Defense, defense, defense is everything.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges...
There's the bell to start round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
dodges away that left hook. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Did you see that? Oh, my word, Adelaide in some serious trouble. And now they're right back. Did you see that? Is David Adelaide going to go down? Big D, David Adelaide is down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has. Gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, my word, Adelaide in some serious trouble. And that was a heavyweight shot that put Big D down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Accuracy. Power.
Just wanna find and run away. Away from this place, away from the things broken. Promises made me to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away. Live my life in your way. Give me a new day. I got a fresh start again. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be the chance. What are you waiting for?
Welcome to the WB. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. Watch the footwork, watch the hand speed. No one does it like Ali.
This bout.
All the talking has... These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Missing with the hook. They're both trying for a knockout. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. There was the defense. And Fists of Fire goes down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
That's lights out right there.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got to win.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. At some point, the corner has to set, and down goes Fists of Fire. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see. Well, he's got big. Here we go. It's round 2. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Just missed with that hook. Can they finish it? Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fire just got knocked down. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
That will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the move.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see it? And down goes Fists of Fire. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Look at his corner.
And Fist of Fire goes down. And that body shot folded him like an old T-shirt.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Why weren't they more cautious? And Fists of Fire just got knocked down. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
That's lights out right there. They believe that.
On to the fourth we go. They ring the bell, and here we go. They ring the bell, and here we go. The right hook is scoring. And we may see an early stoppage here. And Fists of Fire goes down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination.
They ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want every